Yes, we knew today was a do or die type game where we, felt like we had a must win. We decided before the game had started that we were going to leave it all out there. Laura, the coach, had said, we need to be ruthless and, on our front foot, do not stop. And I think that's what you saw tonight, and I think that's why we walked away with 3 points.
Aside from scoring 3 goals, what was it out there that allowed the team to be so successful?
Just the nitty gritty stuff. Laura always says the terrible part of the game is what we have to do, and that's the tracking down runners, and it's being in the right position for a pass, doing the dirty work, the runs that not everybody notices, but they're crucial to our success. And I think you saw from all the players tonight that everybody just put in that nitty gritty and put in the work, and now we're reaping the benefits of that.
It seems like you guys have been more expansive, I get, in trying to create chances over the last couple weeks. Is that something tactically that you guys have felt like you're trying to alter things, trying to get that going? Or?
We are a pretty expansive team, and the style in which we play is outside backs that push forward quite a bit and give us that width. And yeah, and sometimes our greatest asset is that are being expansive, but that can also be our downfall in that it's quite risky and vulnerable. But like with that nitty gritty, that hard work that I was talking about earlier, we've got to be able to do the work in and out, up and back. And you can hear our coaches on the sideline, constantly, yelling at us to keep going, keep pushing, and that's what you saw tonight.
Amy, how do you envision the kind of partnership of you and Kristin up there at the top of the field kind of evolving? I know that she hasn't been around the whole season, so it's kind of been difficult maybe to kind of build that chemistry so far.
What I love about playing with Kristin is that it gives the defense another player to worry about. I find that so often we're able to push and pull players to defense kind of away from each other, and kind of gives each other a little bit of relief. So much of our game is dependent on our midfield and finding those passes to us. So if Kristin and I can make some good runs off of our midfield, that gives them two players to find, not just one. So I'm really grateful for our partnership, and I think that tonight you saw a lot of really good goals from her specifically, just because of that chemistry that we have on the field.
Anything else?
You kind of a once a week deal you've been for most of the season, but you had shorter rest coming in tonight, shorter rest going into the weekend. How do you personally deal with that, and kind of the team in general?
The team in general has a tough lineup ahead of them with 3 games in a week. That's going to take a toll on our bodies. And when I had stepped off the field today in the close to 70th minute, Laura had said, I need your legs for Sunday. So, taking that role into consideration, nobody wants to come off, but I was happy to give it my best for the team in those minutes. And then hopefully now I'll have a little bit of firepower left for Sunday.